All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson. I have alone the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I want to name the video, "The Swine is Unclean to You." All right. And Lord Wills, brothers can see on the screen, I have this article here from the Zero Hedge, and it says Skittles allergy, which Skittles does have pork in it. All right. Skittles does have pork in it. All right. Now, when you Google it, now they say that they stopped using pork in Skittles, which is a lie. Esau's a liar, man. All right. The scriptures say the wicked is astray from the womb. All right. Speaking lies as soon as, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. What's that? Psalms 58, I think it is. So they said that they stopped using pork in Skittles, but that's a lie, man. Esau's a liar, man. All right, they're still using that shit, just like they claimed that they stopped using Coke and Coca-Cola, but then it came out like a few what years later that they're still using it. All right, in their products and other types of poisons. All right. This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in your heart ye work wickedness. Right? That's what all Esau does, is work wickedness, man. All right? He poisons everything, man, to kill you, to kill Jake. And they know Jake kids love Skittles. Like when I was young, I used to like Skittles. All right? Then when I came into the truth, through the grace of Yahweh, spirit and power and grace of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, I found out that Skittles had pork in it. And I stopped eating it. All right? Through a number of brothers that spoke about that, Skittles having pork in it. All right? Um, yeah, in your heart you work wickedness, right? So he defiles everything, man. Because he knows the laws. He knows the scriptures say that Esau's dollar wiser than Daniel. Esau knows about our dietary laws, and he sets up food and things like that to make us go off from the law, statutes, and commandments. Because it's a law that if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native and Seminole Indian, you're not supposed to eat Native and Seminole Indian. You're not supposed to eat pork. All right, you're an Israelite from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, and you're not supposed to eat pork. And a number of other things you're not supposed to consume, but Esau sells it in the stores. All right, basically this devil puts pork in everything, man. All right, he defiles everything. Yea, in your heart you work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are astray from the womb, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right, so Esau, as soon as they be born, they speak lies, man. All right, this devil is a liar, man. He's the first liar ever. Really, he's the first liar. He slew his brother and told the Lord that and told the Lord he didn't know what happened to him after he just killed him. So this is a man that lied to the Father, man. All right, this man's a liar, man. All right, so I just wanted to read that real quick. Go back to this. It says Skittle allergies unfit for human consumption. Lawsuit claims. Now, let me read this part right here. It says reporting a new lawsuit filed in California claims Skittles contain a dangerous toxin called uh, titanium dioxide, rendering the candy unfit for human consumption. Which when you look that up, I just looked that up. That is poison too. All right, that is a chemical and it's poison too. But more than likely, this devil he's still putting. Which again, when you Google it, it tells you that Esau stopped putting pork in Skittles. But that's a lie, man. All right, they're still putting that shit in there with other stuff. They say they're using cow bone, all type of shit, man. All right, so Skittles is still they're still putting pork in Skittles, and that's why it's unfit for human consumption. Right along with all the other garbage that they're putting in there, is also unfit for human consumption. But the main thing is pork. All right, because you're not supposed to eat pork, especially if you're an Israelite. All right, if you're an Israelite, you're not supposed to eat pork. All right, so I just want to read that real quick. That's why we gotta, keep the dietary laws to the best of our ability. It said it's unfit for human consumption. All right, right along with a number of other things Esau got out here. Really everything right now, like these restaurants and this candy and cause this devil defiles everything, man. Like the scriptures tell us in Ezekiel 4 and 13. All right, which I'm gonna get that too, but let me get the law real quick. This Leviticus chapter 11, uh, verse 7. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, which the swine is what the pig pork, though he divide the hoof, and he be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cove, he is unclean to you. Right, so a pig is unclean to you. So anything with pork, with swine in it, you're not supposed to eat it. If you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native or Seminole Indian, you're not supposed to eat it. All right, and pork has been known to give people heart disease, uh, gout, all type of shit, man. That'll jack you up if you eat it. And again, more than likely, I'm pretty sure that Esau is still putting pork in Skittles, man. I'm pretty sure he is. All right, because again, he claims that he stopped using certain products and all types of things. All right, and then it'll come out like years later, or a few months, a few years later, that he's still using it in the product. So he's more than likely still putting pork in Skittles. All right, you got little Jake kids that love Skittles, man. And they eat it, and then they swallowing it, and it's jacking them up. You got grown men that eat Skittles, like Marshawn Lynch, that big idiot. He like niggas like that. They eat Skittles. All right. If you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native or Seminole Indian, really you shouldn't eat candy at all, but definitely don't eat Skittles. All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 12 or 13. Yeah, kind of. Well, Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I would dry them. Right, so all the food here is defiled, man, at the end of the day. All right? Because this devil is poisoning everything, man. Even certain herbs and things like that. A lot of that Esau's tainted, man. All right? A lot of that Esau is tainted, man. That's another reason why we got to get out of here, man, ASAP, man. The Lord said, except the days be short and no flesh should be saved. We'll all get colon cancer and all these other type of cancers and drop dead, man, if the Lord don't take this devil out soon. All right, he's been putting pork in Skittles for years, man. You think you're just eating some candy or whatever, all right, and he's completely and utterly defiled it. And not just with that, hold on. Matter of fact, let me pull that up real quick. What exactly all he's putting in there. Come on, man. Salaki, brothers. Matter of fact, I don't want to make the video too long at all. All right, but cause this phone acting crazy, man. So I'm gonna just pause it and I'm gonna put the ingredients of what all he's claiming that he stopped putting in pork, but he's still putting it in there. All right, you know how this devil gets down. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of great millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.